Ooh, this could be either amazing or really Oh my god. Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Gran Turismo 2 here on Chaz Draycott Media. Last time, well, we won this thing. We won Tom's T020, and I wasn't too impressed by that because we basically spent all of our money last time on an MR2 that was basically a special white one, which, in fact, we'll have a look at, is the TRD 2000 GT. Gorgeous thing. I think it even looks better than the Tom's T020. It's got a lot more power, our most powerful car actually, with 428 brake, and I wasn't so impressed by the fact that we won this Tom's T020. I'm kind of thinking, do we keep hold of it for now? It's only $7.5 grand, so it's not worth that much. It's a rare machine anyway, so we are going to do so. Apologies for the last couple of episodes being late as well. I know in them I mentioned that the ones before them were late, and I wanted to try and get as many edited as possible. I got back from Spain yesterday, and it's currently Wednesday. There's an episode coming out tomorrow, which is episode 14, and then 15 comes out on Saturday. This one should come out on Tuesday. Anyway, we're going to carry on. We're going to try the mid-engine challenge race again. The limit here is 591 horsepower. I'm really not confident for this one, but we'll have to see. 15 grand for the win, though, is quite a lot of money. Oh, by the way, let me just show you this, because I realised that I've made this mistake. I stupidly said that we had all of the licenses in this game. No. There's 6. Because look at this little icon here. There is a super license, which I didn't know about. I honestly had no clue about this, but I watched somebody else play it, and yeah, they said, we'll get all 6 licenses. And I was like, what do you mean? Came back to this screen and saw that, so we've got to give that a go at some point. Not quite sure what you need that for, if I'm honest with you, so we'll find out at some point, I guess. Anyway, we're going to try and double our purse right now, go to the special events, straight into the mid-engine challenge, no mucking about. Red Rock Valley, 591 brake horsepower limit here. We're in our 428 horsepower TRD 2000 GT, so I don't think we're going to be too far off. But this is a bit of a lively car. The mid-engined cars really are, to be honest with you. So let's see what we can do with this anyway. We're going to try hard. We're going to try very hard indeed. What are we up against? I can see a Motorsport Elise and Esprit in front of us. There also looked like there was some Venturi thing at the front. Wow, I forgot how fast this car was, but look at the speed of these things around us. Now, obviously, the AI do tune up their cars, or at least the cars they're in are tuned. The further up you get through these things. Wow, the handling of it. Whoa, what happened there? What was that? Let's get a replay of that. The handling of it. Whoa, what happened there? I haven't got a clue. I've never seen that before. All 4 wheels came off the ground. It just did a little bunny hop. Down the inside of the Elise, down the inside of, yeah, that is the Venturi. And then, is that the Vector? Is that the M12 thing? Either way, it's just been absolutely smoked by an MR2. This is going well. I've jinxed it now, haven't I? Yep. Oh my life, that was horrendous. There's the oversteer. It's honestly been ages since I played this. Actually, I say ages, it's only been like 5 days. Because I flew to Spain on Friday morning, recorded the last 2 episodes on the Thursday night. It's not even a week later, actually. We have got a bit of a gap, though, here. This is going really well. Don't know what else to say, to be honest. Hopefully we'll get a really serious car for this as well. That is going to be mid-engined. Which means we can sell that Tom's T020 thing. Although I don't know, because I know that... Whoa, hello. I know that they're special cars that you really shouldn't sell. Like, they're cars that you can only win. I know you can go and win them again, but I don't want to keep going through that loophole of win a car, sell it for money, win a car, sell it for money, because I don't know, I kind of feel like that's cheating the system a little bit. I know I've already done it in this playthrough once, but I wanted to prove the point that it works. We're not going to change out of 4th gear. We're going to keep the engine braking, helping us down here, on and off the throttle like mad, turbo gauge going nuts. This is going really well. And also, I've noticed that when you get into these faster races, the AI spread out a little bit more. We're going to see a bit more of that now as we progress up through the higher tier races in this playthrough. Oh, this has been a walkover. This has been a great return for the TRD 2000 GT. It is a walkover. Absolute walkover. What a start to the episode. Get in. That is... Honestly, we've gone from a real low of spending all of our money, getting a car that basically we just used to get all of the money, to suddenly absolutely clapping them lot. Brilliant. That's such a good looking car. I might even keep those wheels on it as well, actually. I think they're really, really smart. Well, that is the most amount of money we've won from a single race so far. And on top of it, we get a new car. Let's see what it is, shall we? Ooh, this could be either amazing or really Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Wow. We've literally just won a Ford GT40 race car. Look at it. 250 grand as well. We could so easily sell that and do that again. But again, I don't want to do that. You know, I want to try and keep this as fair as possible. I want to make it at least a challenge. I don't want to sit here, win that race 3 times and then just buy whatever I want. You know, I want this to be a challenge. But oh my life. Whoa. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. I don't even know where to start with that. Still, amazing. What we want to do, though, we need to try and just forget about that for a minute. We need to look at what event is next, because what I want to do is try and make it through all of these challenges bit by bit. So we've got 31 grand. 4-wheel drive challenge is next up, starting at Seattle with nearly 400 horsepower. I don't know what to do because I don't... Wow, 700 horsepower limit in that pretty much. That's incredible. I do want to go back and do that race again and win another 15 grand, but then winning that car would mean that it wouldn't make any sense not to sell it, which would give us $250,000. I don't know. Or do we sell the Ford GT? No, I don't know. I don't think we should sell that. I don't think we should, but $250,000 would set us up for whatever series we wanted to do. Let's have a look in the market and see what we can get first. So we're thinking 4-wheel drive. I just feel like I've got to stick to Japanese cars here. Let's get a used Subaru, because, I mean, look at the prices of them. Impreza wagons. Oh, mate. Impreza Type R STI. Ooh, that's nice. That is rather nice, isn't it? 276 horsepower, 17 grand. I like it. I like it. What's this? The STI version 2 in red as well. Not as much power, a little bit less. But this is the thing with all these Subarus. There's so many versions. What's an SVX LSI? Good lord. No. I don't want to spend 20 grand, but there is an Impreza STI version 3 there. Oh, that's pretty. But again, 276 horsepower. I think we go for that. 17,800 quid, and it's a gorgeous spec as well, blue with the gold wheels. I think that's kind of like my mate Galley's car, actually, but I think his might be an RA or something. I'm not sure, but we're going to go for that. We're going to get an absolute classic here. We're going to buy a used Impreza, and we're going to take it straight to the racetrack in the... what's it called? 4-wheel drive challenge. What track is it at? Seattle Short. 345 horsepower limit. That shouldn't be too much of a problem here, actually, so fingers crossed. I still can't believe we won that GT40, though. Oh, my God. Come on, little boobaroo. What you got? An interesting sound is what it's got. Look at the launch and the acceleration. Yes. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot already. She's going well. Now, I've got to get used to the handling of a 4-wheel drive car, because they handle very interestingly. They just sort of drag themselves around a corner. God, the rest of them are noisy. Well, this is, I mean, everything is going really well. Oh, this is the short version. Everything's going really well in this episode so far, isn't it? We absolutely dominated our first race. Won an incredible car, like a legendary car. And this Subaru seems pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I expected it to be pretty good, but straight off the bat, this is very impressive. It handles beautifully. You don't want to go in the pits. This is like a long hairpin now. It's like a double apex right. Oh no, shouldn't look back. Overdid it. Look at the draw distance. That is horrendous. We've not absolutely disappeared up the road though. Oh, the handling is just sublime. You get on the power and the front end just goes around. It's absolutely awesome. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm feeling this. I keep going the wrong way. Oh, why did I stay flat there? That was very silly. Now, the only reason I was considering selling that GT40 is because I don't quite know where we're at in the game yet, really. Whether we'll need that anytime soon. But you can't risk not having a race car in your arsenal. Anyway, it seems like we've got a race car in our arsenal here. That Subaru is fantastic. Lovely stuff. I say that so much as... Oh, God. There's so many phrases that I keep... Whoa! All right, lad. Just because you're an Evo and I'm in an Impreza. Nice view. So, $5,000. And new car. So, we are going to get more money per race, essentially, here, because we're just going to sell the cars that we get, I reckon. I don't think any four-wheel drive car can sort of outdo that. We'll have to see, though. You never know. This game could really prove me wrong. Could be an Evo 5 GSR. That'd be very tasty. Quickly check out what we've won, because, to be honest, I'm happy to go again in that Subaru. It's a Subaru. Oh, wow. Legacy. We need an estate. There. Got one. Brilliant. That'll do. We'll lightweight that, play with that. That's going to be our big wagon. 274 horsepower as well. That's a pokey car, isn't it? We're going to do up the Subaru a little bit. We're not going to spend any more than $9,000. We're going to make sure that we still have over $10,000 by the time we're done with this. So we need to just do a few simple mods. The main thing is going to be the power. So what are we talking about when it comes to exhausts? $5,000 to get 15 horsepower. 2 horsepower for $2,000. 302 horsepower, so that's 30 horsepower for $5,000. Or for 14.5 get that much. So we'll go to 302 horsepower. Stage 1 it. Give it some waft. I've heard a lot about flywheels as well. I did have a little look into some of the best mods that you can get for the cars. And I've heard that a flywheel really does make a difference. Not quite sure why. I don't really understand flywheels, to be honest with you. But for 1,200, you can't really moan, can you? Tyres are going to take us over the limit for what we've gone for here, so we're not going to bother. Just 2 simple mods, and it's straight back into it. Now this time we're doing the full Seattle circuit. $6,000 on the line, but obviously another car as well. So we'll have to see what that gives us. Really, really glad that we've got that Legacy, though, because I said that we might win a car that we're not going to use. We're certainly going to be using that one. Okay, there's some pretty serious Evos on the left-hand side, so a bit of a rivalry going on in this one. Look at that. Well, the gear changes are faster. Well, they've seen it. Wow. God, I can already feel a difference in the car. There's a couple of Subarus in this as well. Go on, the Subaru brigade up front. I like Seattle, I must admit. If it wasn't for the draw distance being terrible, it'd probably be one of my favourite, whoa, circuits in the game. Whee! Whee! Oh, mate, this thing is honestly a bargain. This is why I go for mainly Japanese cars in the game, because you can get used cars. And it's just so much better. Now, obviously, when we get to the UK nationals, German nationals, and whatever else, then we're going to use cars from those nations. I think the other one is the Italian nationals. We are going to save up and get cars from those nations, though, for those championships, because I want to do it properly. That's not done properly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Flick it one way, then the other. This is going so well. Except for that. Oh, no. Burp gave us too much waft. Whee! Oh, in the lay-by. Back out the lay-by. Come on, little Subaru. All the way up through the revs. I think I've done that like once an episode now. I had hard onto the brakes. Overdone it. Overdone it. Way too deep. However, four-wheel drive, rally car. Love that. And up the hill. Right, I'm not going to touch the steering now. Maybe I am. Oh my god. Imagine changing down a gear in mid-air. What a cretin. Usually we have to really fight for these races, but now I've got cars that handle, or a car that handles. I feel really, whoa, confident. We're flying. This Subaru is so good. I think this is possibly the best car we've bought. Oh, I can't get that right. Oh, that's not right either. Don't let the AI beat us in the last few corners, Chaz. Come on. I think it's a 1-2-3 for Subaru at the moment. Avoid that wall. Nice. This thing's just on fire. This thing is on fire. By this thing, I mean me. Now, what a great, great car that Subaru is. It was an Impreza 1-2. The Evo 5 GSR finished in 3rd place. That reminds me, actually, I will do, at the start of the next episode, I will give you the car list, the list that I've been working on for cars that I want in this game. Now, some of them are going to remain unknown for quite a bit. I'm not going to tell you what they are until we win them, basically, just declare that they are part of the list. But yeah, I'm gonna give you that list of cars we want to own. Anyway, we've just got another one. Another car added to the collection with the $6,000 that we won. Going to give it a quick save at this point here. And I think that this is probably going to end out this episode, actually. It's gone very, very quickly. This one, only a couple of races. But still, fantastic progress straight away. We've got a really, really fast Subaru. Some nice little mods on that. We've got an incredibly fast Toyota TRD 2000 GT, which has just dominated a race. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we've just won a Ford GT40 race car as well. That's just insane. Absolutely insane. We'll round this out by having a look at what car we've won, though. So the next race is going to be 690 horsepower as a limit, and that's going to be the start of the next episode. Wow. Oh, the Nismo 400R. That is cool as all hell, that, especially in bright yellow. Well, I think we're going to use that for the next one going forward. 393 horsepower. That's pretty proddy, that, isn't it? Wow. What a car. Well, where do I start? Fantastic first episode of the night for me. This really, really enjoyed this one so far. We're going to jump straight into the 400R at the start of the next episode. I'm going to go through that car list, carry on and see what we can do in the final four-wheel drive race. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.